As you guys know, I've been very invested in the rights of artists over in the UK who had that, I don't remember what that thing is called, but they decided to have their little tea break about AI and how AI should have rights that copyright owners and artists and people like that shouldn't have, because they want to scrape everything and be a world leader in AI, which is just the most cringe thing. So we're going to talk about it. This video is going to be kind of short. I would like you guys to get it out as fast as possible. Share it with as many people as you know that are in the UK. It's very important because you guys have to do all this stuff before May 7th. And I'm just finding out about it yesterday, and I'm making the video today, which is on the 2nd. So Ed Rex, he goes, very important vote on copyright. Hold on. So Ed Rex says, very important vote on AI and copyright in UK Parliament next week. Please contact your MP. The Great Baroness Kidron added common sense amendment to the bill, requiring overseas AI companies to respect UK copyright law if they want to operate here. Incredibly, the government has removed these. The bill must not proceed without these amendments being reinserted. There is no legitimate reason for the government not to require overseas AI companies to adhere to British copyright law if they want to operate in the UK. So there is a template, and you can find the MP here. What I'm going to do here is I am going to link all of these below. Please, please, please make sure that you go to these links if you're from the UK. And even if you're not from the UK, please watch this in full and then go over and share it, because you guys only have until May 7th to get this out. I know this is like a very short video for me, but you guys need to do this. It's very important for artists in the UK to be able to get their rights. I am making a video to raise awareness of it. I'm going to go over also an article that I think needs to be talked about as well, because it's related to this. Over on politics.co.uk, James Frill says, AI and intellectual property, a pivotal moment of the UK's creative industries. There is no doubt that the artificial intelligence will unlock huge gains in society. I disagree with that. But behind AI models are massive data sets, not built on transparency and trust, but on unpaid labor of creators. Entire creations and careers are copied and remixed into data, while the original human creator and rights owner is left out of the conversation entirely. The mission for creative industries cannot mean creative industry submission. The opportunity plan will not work if creative industries are the opportunity costs. Creative industries must not be expected to forfeit legal rights for uncertainty. And I was saying this before, that under no circumstances should there be like a world where we are the laborers that you can take from at any point, at any time, and use us for free. Like, because that's what it is. It's using creators for free and then selling that work back to them, expecting them to use it. That's why I'm not saying some artists don't use it, because we know they do. But I'm saying that the reason why there's anti-AI is because you took from us and then sold it back to us. It's like the drinking water thing, where they went and they bottled it up, packaged it, and then gave it to us. And then they said, don't drink from your tap. Tap's no good. Even though you could really just get a filter and put it on the tap and drink from it. This guy says that artificial intelligence must be built on integrity. That is 100% true. I feel that there should have been openness through the entire thing. There should have been an opt-out situation. There should have been something going on. And the thing is people are like, oh, well, it's so big that there's no way they could have contacted everybody. You know what? Then don't fucking do it without permission. Get permission first. Let there be a thing where it goes, if you haven't taken down your art from this to this, or you don't want your work scraped from this day to this day, remove your work and then put it back up. So many people would have done that. So many people. Because this is about real jobs, real people, and the future of a sector that's going to define the UK on a global stage, according to what this guy says. Because I really don't think that the UK is this AI or creative superpower that it claims to be. And, people from the UK, feel free to tell me if I'm wrong. I mean, I can't think of anything off the top of my head that I go, oh, wow, that was from the UK. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. I mean, it says here that UK is a creative superpower. Cultural exports are world-class. Intellectual property industries are high value, high skill, globally admired. I mean, copyright is a foundation of creations industry and the livelihood across music, films, books, news, investigations, coding, games, paintings, and more. This is not the crisis of the legislation. UK copyright is clear. If someone uses the word without permission, it is infringement. The problem is not uncertainty in the law. It is the opacity in the technology. Right holders cannot see what's being used. There is no attribution, no recompensation to the content and resource these machines were built on, with, and from. Transparency must be granular, enforceable, and practical. AI developers must be required to disclose which copyrighted works have been used to train or fine-tune models. Industry scale, unregulated scraping is not innovation. It is infringement. It erodes the commercial certainty that is serious investors needed. There must be an assertion of the first principles and economic fairness. An honest day's pay for an honest day's work. The cost of doing business and paying your way. The loudest AI tech companies expect to train machines on created content for nothing. A warehouse trading in stolen guitars or paintings would never be tolerated, but digital form online theft is expected. Because when it comes to things like Pinterest, once somebody takes your work and starts reposting it, you really can't take it down. Like, it took me a full year to get someone pretending to be me using my art to get it down. It took a full year for that. And that was on Twitter. There's nobody there to wrap it up. You know what I mean? There's almost no one there to defend you. I just don't see a world like, and the thing is like AI bros say, like, when they bring in their ideas of, well, you're just one drop in the ocean of content that images are, that the AI is trained on, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because if you guys know how these models work, like, let's say, like, I wouldn't know how to explain my art, but I'm going to try. So if it was my art, it would be like saturated color, strong line art, things like that. It can find you in there, in the data set, just by looking up your attributes. It's not impossible. That's how people are able to come up with stuff that looks like other people's artwork, like, immediately. And it says here that copyright is not an obstacle, it's an infrastructure. It underpins the 124 billion contribution to the UK, I don't know what that word is there, weakening it with vague exceptions and opt-out regimens, violates international copyright norms, undermines international relations and investment, seeks capital take flight, and causes economic damage. Creators must not have to exert rights for them to exist or have to sue to keep them. AI models used in national security, science, or healthcare do not require creative content to function. If content creation is essential for generative AI, then it should be paid for. There is little faith in opt-out models or strategic direction placing burden on the individual creators to prevent their work from being taken by tech. A technical solution to make opt-out meaningful does not exist. Worldwide, there is no comparable territory where this is settled. No functioning rights reservation has emerged in the EU. In the US, litigation fervor is rife. California has a carve-out. And it says here that my honest challenge, shared by countless others, is to influence the government's policy position for good of the law to come. It feels like we're making progress, and we must. The stakes are too high to fall short. It says that there is a place for ethical AI in the UK, and I believe that maybe in the future, if there is truly an ethical AI, then maybe we'll see something from that. But it should be platforms created by humans, you know, like, and by humans, I mean, like, people, like, I feel like, I've said this before on my channel in one of my other videos, there is a reason why no artists were in the room when this was done, because they knew that they had to know what they were doing was wrong. There's no way that a bunch of people were sitting in that room and had no person there to tell them, you know what, this might be illegal. And they'll go, oh, we'll ask for forgiveness, not permission. We'll get the laws to work for us. We'll make so much money that it'll just work in our favor. That is not how the fucking laws work, friend. So, in wrapping, this is not about putting AI in creative opposition, but we must take strike to have balance. If rights that protect creators are eroded, the risk is not only economic loss, but strangulation of voices that tell stories, reflect struggles, and inspire futures. Algorithms may calculate, but human creativity pours heart, history, hope, and the human into every note, frame, and story. The UK must value not innovation, but the human spirit behind creativity and protect the rights that means society, and for now and for generations yet to come, that imagine and dream. Now, just as another reminder, y'all got to be doing that by May 7th. That means when May 7th comes, it's already too late. So I know this is short, just do it. And if you guys are interested in my stuff, go to my Patreon, find the stuff there. If you need a commission over on VGen, blah, 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 blah. If you're interested in my pins, I have a video. I have a contest. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, friends.